Welcome back to the finishing line in association with betabin.com. For all the latest odds from the world leading bookmakers, head over to betabin.com. Right, before we get into the Scottish National and all that, again, just a reminder about our competition we're running for the Punchestown Festival. All you have to do is subscribe to the Finishing Line channel and comment underneath this video or our Grand National review video, hashtag Punchestown. You can do them both. And our 2 videos next week, you can hashtag Punchestown under 2 of them. So you'll have 4 entries, more chance of winning. So after that, we will go on to the Scottish Grand National meeting, and we'll have a bit on the Green Torque where 2 Iron Hat is running as well. And I think Tom has a peach from Tremor as well.
We won't go that far.
Be confident. Right.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
Scottish National.
Scottish National. Go for it.
One of the biggest races of the weekend anyway. Two small fancies in this, nothing strong. Vintage Clouds obviously came to grief at the first in the National. He was well fancied by a lot of people for that. He was placed in this last year. This will now be his 3rd run, but only really his 2nd run since a wind up. And I fancy him to run well in this. I can see him being banged there. No reason why not. The other one I have is a horse called Chidswell of Nicky Richards.
Yeah.
Absolutely bolted up the last day.
Doncaster.
Doncaster. And I beat Dingo Dollar. I see Dingo Dollar is quite short with a lot of bookmakers. He gets a swing in the weights. Chidswell's gone up £7. But he stays. If the weights stay as they are, he's off 10 stone. I'd be happy to take a chance on him each way. Just the race last day was he looks like he's in the form of his life, and he's a 10-year-old. He's had a little break since. He's fresh and well. He'd be an each way shout from me anyway. Yeah,
I echo Tom there. I have Chidswell as well as one of my picks. Hosed up around Doncaster, 9 lengths against Dingo Dollars. Again, what Tom said, he seems to be in a farmer's life. 16-20 is one big old price for an each way shout. Another one that I'll throw in is Big River or Lucinda Russell's. 4th at Cheltenham in the Ultimate, the race, Beware the Bear one, and he stayed on like a train at the end, and a step up to 4 miles I think is going to suit this horse down to the ground. He's a bit of a sketchy jumper, but I think the bit slower pace they will go around here. I think he'll run a big race. They're backing him already. He was 16s last night, he's in the 10s now. I really like him for this.
Very good. Yeah, that's all I've got.
Yeah,
your 2.
Yeah, my 2 are Big River and Chidswell.
Perfect.
Champion Hurdle.
Put a line for Chidswell then.
He's carrying me and Tom. Double fucking penalty. Why don't I keep nursing?
No, Champion Hurdle.
Yeah,
I was talking to you earlier in the week, and I mentioned it on the Grand National review as well. Had a bet in this start of the week. Radishan. He was a bit big a price. Alan King gave a good report about him. Said he's in good form, and he was definitely going for this race. It's been the target for a little while, I think. He's in really good form in the flat this winter. He's won twice. Been placed another heap of times. Run to RPRs in the hundreds. He's had a few runs over hurdles, but he's a bit unexposed. He's off 144. There's a chance he'll go well off that, I think, in this race. The form of his run in the elite hurdle, where he's behind Badana Blue, If the Cap Fits, and We Have a Dream, and that really stacks up as proper grade 1, grade 2 form. He had to give Badana Blue weight that day, even though he's only a 4-year-old. He was only a 4-year-old even. He's a 5-year-old now. And yeah, I think he's got a good chance. He's getting a bit short, but he'd be my tip.
Very good. My one would be Paul Nicholls Malaya. Bolted up in the Imperial Cup. Skipped Cheltenham for this. Has experience in big handicaps. Only a 5-year-old. Seems to be getting better. Paul Nicholls has a great record at this meeting. And I would not put him past him. Well, I say Harry Cobham's going to be on him, creeping him in, jumping the last and sprinting away. But he's that kind of horse that needs to be delivered late. And I think this is going to be run to suit.
Yeah, she won well in the Imperial Cup, didn't she?
Yeah.
Just didn't obviously Cheltenham came the week later, came a bit too soon, but yeah, she won very well. Be interesting. This is another little step up, I think, but be interesting to see how she goes.
I think Nick is, as he's shown throughout his career, he's very good with young horses, getting to peak at the right times. He doesn't rush them. He's not going to send her there now for the good of his health, just as a day out runner. So if she turns up, I think she has a great chance. One, I'll throw in a kind of big enough price. People are going to say, what are you on about?
Don't say it. Does it begin with B?
And it ends with Power.
Oh.
He's a nutcase, but this could be... He has this in him. If he turns up, comes out the right side of the stable, I think he could run a big race. He's a bit of class that can get him through it.
He does. He's got a bit of weight on his back, though.
He's a big boy, though.
At the weights, I would fancy other horses against him.
Yeah, I might too. Malaya.
I'd fancy Vidarna Blue to finish in front.
You absolutely love her.
Do, yeah. Conor Brace on taking £7 off. Do you want a match bet who finished in front of the other?
Vidarna Blue?
£5.
Yeah. On the brain car.
That's a fair bet, I think.
What's in it? £2 in the weight? A pound in the weight. Right.
Yeah.
£7 off. Oh, hold up now.
Sorry,
we go with that.
I'll take my fiver.
Brain power to finish ahead of Vidarna Blue.
I'll take my fiver on next Monday's video. Thank you.
That we actually have to do it. We have to prove we actually do it now.
Yeah, that's the champion.
Yeah, Malaya for me.
The other one at Ayr that I would give a mention to is a horse called Magic Saint.
Yes, I have that myself.
Yeah. He just, I don't know, the Grand Annual just seemed to be a bit rough and ready for him. I don't know. He never really looked like he was going anywhere. But his form before that has been good. And
I think the experience around Cheltenham will do him all the good work in this.
Yeah, I just think coming back into this now, he's got a good chance. It's not as competitive as the Grand Annual was. Azuri, I know he's had a wind operation since his last run, but he was very disappointing. He got beaten quite a long way. You're taking a chance with him, I think. I just think Magic Saint, if you put a line through Cheltenham, or he didn't run there, he'd be definitely a short favourite for this. I quite fancy him.
I think he'll get the day after a good start.
Hopefully.
One I want to throw in as well is in the 410, Gordon Elliott's Galvin.
Who? Galvin, okay.
6th in the Ballymore. A load of ones before it. I think this is one of the horses that's been underestimated through the season. I think the experience that he had in Ballymore is going to stand to him, and this is nothing like the Ballymore. I think he's carrying 11-12. Davies booked on him already. I think he's going to be very hard to beat in that.
Yeah, wouldn't knock it. He's a nice horse.
Yeah.
That's Ayr. What about
Champion Novice Chase?
Champion. Oh, of course.
Secret Investor.
Yeah.
And All the Boys. Vindication. Ballywood.
I think Secret Investor will go very well.
Yeah, needs to start out just jumping. That's my only worry with him.
Yeah, he does, but yeah, he'd be my selection there.
Yeah, I'd be strong on him. Very strong on him. Vindication does nothing for me. Ballywood wouldn't have him. The Russian Diane, I think he's having had too many hard races over the season. Yeah.
Castafiore is a lovely horse, but I would say maybe once further, just up to stay and gallop all day.
Yeah, she's quite good.
She is, yeah, she's a good horse. But yeah, Secret Investor for me in that one.
Yeah, I think Paul Nix is going to have a good Saturday.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right, Greenham. Too darn hot.
Yeah, I'm excited about this now. This horse could be anything. There's a couple of question marks in there.
Is there though? Is that really?
Not for this race. No. I mean over. Is he not the next Frankel, but is he the next superstar? As in, will he go unbeaten?
I think he will go very close to going unbeaten.
He will. My only problem is his family. A lot of them get injured. You know, a lot of them have had niggly injuries and missed big races. The only thing is, though, you flip that then, he's by Dubawi. A lot of Dubawi's improve for a bit of age. So, you know, to do what he did at 2, I mean, the last day at Newmarket, God, he was impressive.
He bowled.
I thought he was well beat going down into that dip, and he came up out of it and he kicked on clear. I think he'll win this.
He touched 80-1 and running that day.
Did he? Yeah, I think he'll win this. I don't think Botron and Hello Youmzaim are Guineas horses.
They're nowhere. He's going to win this in the hack, can't they?
Yeah, hopefully. As I think I'm telling you, I'm on him for the Guineas. Not massive prices, but 6-4 kind of thing. I'm going over to the Guineas, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Just top up and to win this and win the Guineas, you might get an extra point. 7-4.
Yeah.
7-4.
Yeah, look, I think he'll win this, and I think he'll go on to the Guineas. He's a really, really exciting horse.
Yeah, I think he's going to blow everyone away this year, and he's the horse I'm most looking forward to on the flat this year.
Oh yeah, me too. By a mile. Yeah. Really looking forward to him.
And bloody, did you see Lady Aurelia's sister?
I did actually. Yeah,
she was
tough to know what she beat. But Wesley Ward was saying that she's a bit more precocious even than Lady Aurelia was as a 2-year-old.
She's going to Ascot.
So she comes out of the Royal Ascot. She's going to go off a short prize, isn't she?
Point and shoot.
Probably is. I mean, they're just, those 2-year-olds are just a bit further ahead. Not saying any reasons why other than medication in the US. It's a bit more relaxed than it is in
what's that needed for?
In Europe. Yeah. But look, they always seem to be a bit further ahead.
They're all big girls, aren't they?
Yeah, and they jump, like they're taught to jump and ping and go, whereas traditionally over here we bring on our 2-year-olds a bit slower.
Yeah.
So they do have a distinct advantage when they come over for Royal Ascot. She's exciting. Royal Ascot's going to be fun.
What's that? June.
Yeah.
You've something for the weekend?
I have Tremora's on Sunday. It's our local track.
On the travel.
The most offensive thing I ever heard, but maybe the most accurate, was by an Englishman stood in Tremor one day, and I overheard him having a drink with a friend as he stared at the track and kind of shook his head in disbelief, and he said, "It's really just a dog track with hills." I said, "How dare you?" And then I looked at the track.
Damn, is right.
But
hey, how many Cheltenham winners have to run around?
I tell you, yeah, we've had a few Cheltenham winners. If Lorena could have,
she won at Cheltenham. Excuse you.
Yeah. Okay, I won't knock that. But Albin Photo ran there this year. Penn Hill has run there. You know, Willie really likes the course to send a few down there. It's a really for
he's on the board as well.
It's a really tight track. You're always really on the turn, apart from a small bit down the back.
Yeah.
You go up a very steep hill, and then the ground falls all the way down to about.
It's like a poor version of Epsom. The turn down.
But the other way around.
But the other way around, yeah. It's a pound shop. Epsom.
Yeah, it's a really tight track, but because of that, some horses, if they have form there, they normally take to it. There's been horses over the years that have won there multiple times.
The Fonz springs to mind.
The Fonz, yeah, I was thinking of him. Yeah, the Fonz was one. Friend of mine has had a couple of horses. One called Cool Fight has won there a heap of times as well. Yeah, but there's a horse there who's only had one run at the course, but has had one win at the course. A horse called Lacken Bridge, trained by Colin Bowe down in Wexford. Goes well very fresh. It's in the 5 o'clock. Goes well fresh by the look of things. Colin Bowe is in fantastic form in point to points this season. He is mopping up all around him in the 4-year-old maidens. One run, one win at the course. Now the only thing that would worry me about him is the ground. Mm-hmm. Most of his form has come on softer ground. However, he did win a point to point on good fur, so you would hope it might not be too much of an issue. The other thing then is that it's 2 miles, whereas most of his form is over a little bit further. But he has won over 2 miles on yielding ground, so he might just be a horse that ground and trip doesn't affect him too much. It's off a mark of 104. Doesn't look the greatest race in the world.
No,
There's probably there'll be less than 10 runners, I imagine.
I'd say Dark Outside will run, Little Stickaroo. They always turn up at Tramore.
Yeah.
Little Stickaroo are.
There's a few that always turn up, but I just think he is one. He's fresh, and he's gone well fresh before, and I fancy him if he turns up on Sunday.
It's a track then if you make plenty use of him. Front runners have a great record around it.
Yeah.
Very hard to catch. Chasey,
yeah.
Kick on, catch me if you can.
Yeah, I fancy him, basically, big time. I'd go for the 2 down hot. Well, no, you can't really go for a 1 to 3 shot, but yeah, I'd get stuck into Lackenbridge on Sunday.
Very good. So that is our Scottish Grand National preview and Tom's little tips. Also, don't forget little tips.
Tom's little tips.
That's the new segment. Tom's little tips.
It's a new segment on the videos. Tom's little tips.
Tom's tiny tips. Keep it to tease.
Yeah, Tom's tiny tips. Yeah, Dundalk is on Sunday, but I haven't had a chance to have a look. I looked at Tramore last night instead, so that was the that I came up with. But yeah, as Andrew was saying, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment #Punchestown underneath the video to be given a chance of winning 2 flexi tickets for Punchestown. We were chatting outside as well, and we said if you comment #Punchestown under each of the videos, that'll get you 4 entries. So you're massively increasing your chance of winning there.
So 2 videos this week and 2 videos next week, and we will announce the winner the Monday week.
Well, maybe on next week's preview show, or maybe Monday.
Yeah,
or maybe the review show. So yeah, it'll be.
Don't worry, whoever wins, we get the tickets to you. If you want to meet us up there, I'll be up there Wednesday and Thursday, Friday.
Andrew will buy you a pint.
Courtesy of Tom. From the fiver Tom gives me.
From the brain power fiver, yeah. But yeah, we'll announce the winner either late next week or early the week after. But sure to be a good few days up at Punchestown.
Yeah, always is.
Super.
So thanks again for watching and get into the competition.